Sim, estou muito animada para 2025, uma nova temporada. Acho que todos nós estamos animados também. Bom, só espero começar logo o campeonato e dar o nosso melhor. Se possível, a gente chegar numa final novamente.
Hello everyone. Yes, I agree with all of them saying because I'm really excited. New year, new goals. So let's go. We are excited too.
Questions?
Hi, Maddie Penny with the New York Post. I'm just curious with all of the changes that have happened this offseason, you know, with Williams and Ryan leaving and then obviously getting Gabby, just what were your reactions to those two players leaving, and then what do you think Gabby brings to the team to help fill any voice left?
Yeah, obviously it's, I think, the nature of the sport that we're in. I mean, there's going to be a lot of movement, and you know, sad I won't be sharing a locker room with those girls because I really enjoyed playing with them, but wishing them the best, and really excited about Gabby joining, bringing a little flair to the team, and we'll see what she can do. I'm excited to play with her.
Bom, estou muito feliz. Gabi é uma companheira de equipe, tanto agora no meu clube, de jogar contra ela muitas vezes, mas muito mais feliz de jogar a favor dela do que contra. Pude também compartilhar de momentos com ela dentro da seleção brasileira e estou muito animada para que a gente jogue junto e faça uma temporada incrível.
Yes, of course. It's part of the football, it's part of the soccer. But yeah, I'm excited to play with Gabi. I really enjoy to see her playing. And as Bruninha tell, it's like it's better to play with her than play against her. So let's go.
Nealy, Sports Illustrated. Thanks for taking the time. So, not to bring it down, but obviously going out against the Spirit and the penalty was a really rough way to end last season. This season, the league is introducing this rivalries week, and they have you and Spirit up as the rivals. So I'm just curious kind of how you guys feel about this like potential Gotham Spirit rivalry, if you think that's real, or just kind of how you feel like getting that rematch against that team.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing about it, but I'm on board. It sounds like fun. They're a great team. I love going to play there as well. Their stadium, everything they have set up is great. So yeah, bring it on. It'll be fun.
Hi, Party Catry, CBS Sports. I know it's only early in preseason, but how have the first few days been? And again, I know it's early, but what are the team's objectives heading into this season after a really strong 2024?
Yeah, we haven't gotten started just yet on the field, but we've gotten to meet everyone, and excited to just, you know, step forward with what we want to do this year. Want to compete, want to play good soccer, and together. So excited to get started doing that.
Hey, Barry Sook from Pix 11 Sports here in the back. For those of you who joined the team in 2024, obviously coming off a victorious campaign and then falling just short last year in the semis, what is it like, you know, playing with those expectations? You know, the team went from worst to first when you guys came in, and now coming off of the semifinals run. Just what is it like playing with those expectations, and have you felt the growth in expectations and excitement around this team?
Definitely felt the excitement around the team. Yeah, I think there's always expectations, and after they did so well, obviously the bar is going to be raised, brings a lot of attention, and you know, hopefully we'll just keep that up and just go out there and compete like we do every day, and see how it goes.
Como vai, Feliciano? So, Ellen, not for you. Esse ano há muito pessoas novas em seu equipo. Que vocês pensam de isso?
Bueno, yo pienso que tenemos una gran oportunidad de aprender conjuntas, con nuevas jugadoras. Es muy bueno tener una compañera brasileña ahora conmigo también, pero también otras jugadoras muy jóvenes que van a tener nueva oportunidad de poder disfrutar de todo y cualquier objetivo que tienen, porque es su primera experiencia con un team, un club profesional. Bueno, creo que es bueno. Yo pasé por esto y ahora podemos también disfrutar con jugadoras más jóvenes.
Sierra Job, CBS News Pat. With Naomi Grandma's record-breaking transfer fee announcement and a whole bunch of other growth that's happening in the league, what's it like coming into a new season where like the NWSL is growing and exploding?
It's exciting, and really happy for her, and that kind of news is happening in women's soccer. Hopefully there's, continues to grow, and yeah, love to hear it.
JJ Pavlik, Mad Dog Sports. Ella, last year you came in and took the league by storm. This would be your first full year with Gotham. What personal goals do you have this season?
I'm sorry, the last part?
What are your personal goals for this season?
I've got a few personal goals, just how to change my game and things to improve on. And then I'd say, obviously, to win the championship and then the American team. That's the main one.
Hi. Jenna, again, Sports Illustrated. For all three of you, just how were your off seasons? What did you do? How did you relax? How did you spend time for yourselves and prepare yourself for, another NWSL season?
Okay, there's things that I cannot tell, but I'm kidding. No, I really enjoyed my time. I was with my family. I also visited Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, and I fell in love with that city. But yeah, it was good to refresh and to come and to create a desire to this game. So this is why I'm really excited, and I really want to play in this league and represent Gotham much better than I did last month. So I'm happy to be back, and let's go.
Eu também estava no Brasil com a minha família, acho que foi um momento para eu pensar só em descansar e renovar as energias para estar aqui em 2025 junto ao grupo, novamente feliz e pronta para desfrutar do que eu mais amo fazer, que é jogar futebol. Então, obviamente, aproveitei muito de estar perto da minha família e aproveitar essa energia com eles e trazer isso para cá.
I just spent time with my family as well, and just relaxed, try to take a mental break a little bit, and then be ready to get back out there.
For all three of you, with the trip to Spain coming up, what are some of the things you guys are looking forward to?
I'm excited to be together as a team again and get to training. I feel like at the beginning of preseason, there's a lot of photos and preparation. You're not on the field yet, so I'm just excited to get out there and kick around with everyone.
Estou muito animada, minha primeira vez na Espanha e um lugar onde eu sempre quis conhecer. Então agora com certeza vou desfrutar disso e é uma pré-temporada totalmente diferente do que eu já fiz outras vezes. Então estou animada para desfrutar do melhor disso.
Well, it's closer of my house, but no, I'm really excited to do the preseason in another country. But I miss the game. I miss the play football. So I'm really excited to work hard with my teammates and put the feet in the pitch and enjoy our passion.
Positively, I hope we get more people out there. It's exciting.
One more quick one. Ella, how's your Portuguese? I feel like it's probably getting good.
I've got a couple phrases nailed down. I actually tried to talk to Gabby before, and she spoke back to me, and I was like, wait, no, don't touch you. So yeah, working on it.
Ela sabe falar assim, ela sabe.
Hopefully next year it'll be better.
Brew, how's your English?
My English not very good, but I think better. But for interview, I'm not ready.
We're really excited about our preseason trip and getting together and seeing how all the different pieces fit together.
Yeah, I feel good. I'm feeling good. I had surgery last month, so I've been back in New Jersey rehabbing, and it's been going really well. Feeling really good, so hoping to be back in the next couple something. In the foreseeable future.
Like your thoughts on that? If you feel that the rivalry, if there's any like, oh, we lost them in the semis, like kind of like rematch vibes, or just your general thoughts on rivalry with the Spirit.
Yeah, I think creating a rivalry weekend is something really cool. I was a part of Portland, Seattle for the first 4 years of my career, and I was in Seattle for a little, so in Seattle, Portland. Creating rivalry weekends, I think, allows fans to really get behind their team. I think Spirit always is a really good match of any team that I've played on. I think obviously the semifinal was a match up, but seeing rivalry weekends, rivalry weekends is a good thing.
Hey, Perry Sook from Pix 11 Sports in the back here. Just as you guys are, trying to figure out what this team is, just how important is this preseason time in Spain? What are you guys looking to get out of that time as we head into the season, especially, with Rose coming back in the foreseeable future?
I haven't talked yet, so I guess this is mine. I think it's really important for us to have this time together, both on and off the field, to continue to strengthen the relationships that we have with the returning players and to welcome the rookies and the new players that we have, and kind of fold them into the style that we're trying to create. So to be able to have this time is something that we're really looking forward to, and to be able to spend a lot of it together is something we're excited about. I think for Rose, Sonnett, and I, it's a nice new feeling for us, because last preseason we were gone a lot for the Gold Cup, so to be able to have a lot of time together that's uninterrupted is really important.
Hi, Maddie Kenny with the New York Post. For any four of you or anyone, there were obviously a lot of big off-season departures from this team, Williams and Ryan being two of them. Just what were your reactions to that? And then the second half of that question is the addition of Gabby. What does she bring to this team, and how does she kind of help fill voids that might have been left with their departures?
Yeah, I think in professional sports in general, there's always a lot of turnover. People have to do what's best for them and for their career at that time. And Gabby, we're super excited to welcome her into Gotham and see, her presence on the field and how she fits into our style and how we can incorporate her talent into what we do.
For you, Rose, I know it's going to be 200 to 200 business days before we see you, but how do you plan to just kind of, stay close to the team and, while you work through your recovery, and hopefully for when we do see you to kind of seamlessly transition back in?
Yeah, I think anytime you have an injury, it's obviously not ideal, but I think finding the silver lining in it. So even if I can't have the impact on the field that I'd like, I think it's finding a way to be impactful off the field too. And now being a returning player, leaning more into kind of a leadership role off the field, and really excited. I get to go to Spain with the team and continue my rehab there. So I think, like Tierna said, that's going to be a really big time for all of us to continue to build relationships with people we know, and then build new relationships with all the incoming players as well. So yeah, I think it's just about finding my voice off the field a little more, and making sure I can still help the team in whatever way I can.
Hey guys, me again. Obviously, 2 months into the season, you guys have that massive CONCACAF game, right in there. How do you guys balance, priority and preparation in regular season? Is there any difference in how you prepare for those games and how you prepare for your NWSL games? Anyone?
I think it's a lot about compartmentalizing and focusing just on the game that's in front of you. I think that we are all capable of just being ready for whatever is coming to us on the weekend, and whether that is an NWSL game or a CONCACAF game, it's approaching it in a similar way in terms of preparation and scouting a team and being prepared for what is to come. But it is really just about focusing on that game that is that weekend and executing what we are expected to do.
I see your job, CBS News Path. I think along a similar vein, with 23 being a World Cup year, then 24 the Olympics, 25 looks to be a quote-unquote quieter scheduling year. how does that go into your goals for this season as players?
I'll say for me, I feel like this is actually might be one of my first seasons that I've had off from like a tournament perspective. So I think I'm excited to be able to like be with my club team for the entire year and not have little spurts where we're away for longer periods. I think it like helps us build even like better relationships the longer you get to be with people. Like the more you get to know them and their tendencies on and off the field. So I think it's like something that's like gonna only make us better, but I think also with that being said, like we're also very familiar with having to like be in and out of our club environment, and something that we're used to and know how to balance. But yeah, I think it'll be a little bit different, but I'm excited for it.
Last year, similar to this year, there's a lot of turnover on the team. Now, 3 of you came in last year based on that experience in the league you're already in. How quickly do you think everyone will gel and get with coaches, system and everything else?
I think we kind of just touched on it. As a whole group, being able to go on this preseason trip and being inviting with the new players that are in, and kind of like Rose was just saying in the question before, this is the first time I think in a long time that we won't be taken away for periods of time. So not only preseason, but for the whole entire year, being able to get everyone to gel in. I think in any professional team, it takes a few months, but we have preseason to look forward to layer some of that stuff in.
Sorry, me again. This is for everyone but Nealy. How did it feel for the three of you to see Nealy and Ella get those call-ups to the January camp and just see all their hard work over the last couple of seasons really rewarded in that way?
I think we were all very happy to see them both on the roster and to see a lot of hard work pay off. I think we see both Ella and Nealy day in and day out in the environment prove to us and to the coaches how valuable they can be on the field. So to see that pay off in a big way, to get a call up to the national team is something that's so special, and I know that they've worked very hard to get to that point. So we hope it's just the beginning of many more call-ups, but it was very fun to have them both there.
Did you have fun? The most?
Hey guys, coming off, or into 2023, not too many expectations, but then obviously the miracle run, then obviously playing last season with those expectations. Was there a difference in the pressure you guys felt as a club coming off a championship year, and how does that go now, coming off a semifinals run into this season?
This one's for only Nealy. No, I think, every game we kind of prepare the same way, whether it's a semi, whether it's a final. 2023, there really wasn't any expectations for us coming in, just because it was a completely new team. In 2024, we brought in some great talent. These ladies beside me. Yeah, so I think there were, but we're professionals and we're ready for that. We're ready for the challenge. And we just saw the semi and the playoffs as another game and another challenge to attack.
Hi, I'm Melanie Day with The Athletic. Of course, every year I feel like there's bigger news with the bigger transfers, bigger deals within the women's game. I'm curious what you think of Naomi Irma's recent news and her transfer, and what that kind of says about the state of the NWSL, but also the state of just women's soccer as a whole.
I think, me personally, having known Naomi for a while and seen and been a part of her journey, it's something that I'm really proud of her and how she's grown and the stage that she is getting to see. I think in general, speaking for the development and growth of players in the NWSL and being able to see that talent transfer over to Europe is really exciting, and vice versa, to be able to get European talent to come to the NWSL is something that we're looking to continue to do. And so I think that it's something that I think the players deserve, aside from obviously the money and the transfer fees that we're starting to see, just to be able to get that opportunity and to have that level of respect at an international level, I think is very impressive. So I think we're very excited to see her over there. I think that probably some of our forwards are excited to not have her here anymore. But yeah, we're really excited to see what she does at Chelsea.
Yeah, I think like what we had said earlier, we were there only half the preseason last time, if that. So I think how special it is as a group to really grow in those first few weeks, layering tactics, culture, maybe just having laughs with your teammates. You don't get a lot of time together, so the time you do, it's really important. It's special that we get to go to Spain. I think we're all really excited for that. A little food and some coffee shops. Also playing some soccer. And obviously a warmer climate is appreciated during these times here in New York. But I think just how little time we had together as a whole, and now we'll have that whole entire preseason.